We did get the better of the St. Louis Blues in Game 1, much like we did in Season 7. And that's why I want to present a word of caution to anyone, and myself included, trying to get a little too optimistic about where this series may be headed. Because we won the first game at the Scott Trade Center in Season 7, Round 3 against the Blues. And we lost in 7 games. We proceeded to lose the whole series in a Game 7. The same thing could happen this time. Now it's a different Blues team, but those lessons from the past must be learned. And an updated look, the Florida Panthers won the first game in the East Final, so they've taken the early advantage in the Eastern Conference. Preparing to do battle for Game 2 against the St. Louis Blues. We remain on the road in this series, looking to entirely sweep home ice advantage away from St. Louis, bring the series back to Calgary up 2-0. That's what's on the line. That would be the plan if everything goes according to plan. But there's a guy right there, Carl Boynton. He has other plans. He has other ideas for the St. Louis Blues. It was a valiant effort for the Blues in Game 1. They were on the short end of the stick in the early going in this series. And I want to take full advantage. Man, the gameplay feels a little bit slow to open up here. My skaters are a little slow. The Blues have already stretched the ice, well defended by Aaron Ekblad. Poke checking it away from Schwartz, not quite. Smith from the corner behind his own net. Simon Luff will wrist it around. And finally, we're back out of the zone on a hop and a bounce. And Riley Smith, one of the key major players in Game 1 for the Calgary Flames, trying to get it done in the attacking zone. We take a run at Shala. A second run at Shala given by Hanowski. And a good play in the neutral zone, defensive play by Radek Faksa. Hanowski to the right wing, gonna drop it behind himself. A little bit telegraphed perhaps on the drop pass. It was easily intercepted by Shala. Luff with a shot that careens wide of Boynton and the Blues net. I haven't said Shannon Danner yet, have I? I promise you it's coming. I'm still getting over the terror in the goal crease that Shannon Danner was for the Edmonton Oilers in the second round. I got no help. I got nowhere to go. Brilliant drop pass. Brilliant place as well to drop pass it between your legs. We just took TJ Oshie right out of the play. We're going to take William Carrier out of the play as well. Luff with a chance to defend that backhander, but he did not. TJ Oshie got it on the net. This one-timer evades Carrier, and he gets a second nudge from Aaron Ekblad in this shift. Ekblad out there using the steroids. Oh, Ryan Kudrwinski is offside. Okay. Man, the pace of play. It's picked up a little bit now. I complained about how slow everything felt, and ever since I complained about it, the game got quicker. Oh, that was a save, so that did not go wide of the net. That was a save. I thought that went wide. I thought it got blocked as well. I thought it went off of a Blues player or something like that, so I'm going to go D to D. And I think the dump-in's the only thing that we have here, which is fine with me because I've got the wheels on Riley Smith here. Okay, Blum, you want to help this play out? That's fine with me. Just get it to the net, and he does. That one for sure got on the net. I don't know who has possession for the Blues. Sent in on Mrazek. He leaves it there for Boguniecki, who can wrap it along the far side boards. Campbell's going to keep this in until he gets poke checked. Boguniecki free on a big Bogues breakaway. And left for Eller. Was that intentional? I have no idea. Saucer pass misses Clefbaum, who was careening into the zone on his own head of steam. Frolik plays it wide of... I almost said Miller. I don't know why I said Miller. Mrazek. Miller was on my mind for some reason. Poke check by Perry at the point, but it's kept in, blocked by Ristolainen on its way through. Berglund under duress by Lars Eller, who can skate it away, who can draw a penalty. Big Beauty Bogues will go away with it again, and that is, I guess, the new official nickname for Boguniecki. I mean, if you like it, let me know. I like it. Rolls off the tongue well as well. That's a blocker save. Perry gets to this first, but there's the touch from Frolik, a former Flames player as well, Frolik. Berglund took the penalty, unless this is a different player wearing number 21 for St. Louis. And in the foreground of the play, yes, it's Berglund, was Domish. And I said it before, what an awesome freaking name, Domish. I don't know how much the name will be actually pronounced in this gameplay, how much we're going to see of Domish, because I think he's a second pairing guy for the Blues. We haven't seen much from him so far in this series. Now, this opened up nicely on the breakout on the power play. It just took a little bit of time getting it out of the zone. But it's worth it if we can set up Radek Faksa with the one-timer. He gets to the puck off of his own opportunity off the rebound. Back up. Oh, my God. Why did he pass it there? Ekblad was at the top on the umbrella, and he was wide open, but he passed it as if Ekblad was standing just on the blue line where he normally would be. Toulouse, stay with the puck. We're going to chip this down low. We got numbers. We outnumber them. Just get it to an open space and beat them. Beat them with numbers. Oh, Toulouse, this is slowly developing for this power play. I want the backdoor play. I'm going to get it to Faksa. Okay. Up top. This one actually connects. Drop pass, but Riley Smith was nowhere near. Shattenkirk's going to get an easy clear. All the way down the rink it goes. Mrazek will knock that down with the paddle, settles it for his defenseman. Bank pass finds Riley Smith. We got to get to the interior and just get a shot away. It's another blocker save from Boynton. Toulouse to the interior. Shot was blocked. It didn't get through. Kleppbaum keeping it. Cross-rink feed for Calvert right by the ear. Picked off by Boynton. And I might want to move the mic away or turn the volume down just a touch. I'm just going to turn the volume down so we're not clipping the microphone. That was a beautiful one-timer. That's not the replay I thought it was going to be. I don't know who had the one-timer, but we came very close to scoring on that far side cross-seam one-time feed on the power play. That does it for the man advantage, by the way. It already ended when Boynton got the whistle. We took an aggressive play with Ristolainen, and the Blues go offside. That'll be a whistle and a chance for me to catch a breather. Every once in a while when I'm doing commentaries, I do need to catch my breath, as well as reset my brain, figure out what's going on in the gameplay, what's going on the ice. We stack up a lot at our own blue line. I'm not necessarily complaining, but we really do bunch up a lot on our own blue line. Drop pass, it was supposed to actually be to ourselves, and it will be to ourselves. Backdoor, Caron, back up top. That was dangerous. It was a little bit risky, but it may have worked out. Boguniecki's deflection settles in front of Boynton, and he was the guy where that whole possession started. You don't want to mess with Big Beauty Bogues. I guess the nickname is stuck now. It officially has stuck. If he scores a sweet dangle goal, then he truly will be Big Beauty Bogues. He is Bogues, and he is big. The question is he a beauty? Down low for Calvert. He tried to chip one on. It'll be played to the far side for Domish. There we go. I've already mentioned Domish. Kubalik is in. Kubalik is in free. Big rebound for Mrazek to deal with. And the Blues did not get a second chance opportunity off of that, much to my surprise. Radek Faksa just losing the handle. The Blues can carry it away through the neutral ice. Wheeler wide to the outside to the corner. Going to be met with tremendous force by Alexei Laxo, who is looking to break the puck out here. Faksa in the middle. Up and over deke. Oh, that's a nice deke. And it got punted along where the Blues now maintain possession. I was expecting to be able to get the puck back off of that deke. The up and over does not work with this controller for some reason. I've tried it a couple of times, and every time I've tried it, it has led to the same deke Faksa did. Oh my God, Riley Smith, you look like a magician out there. That was some beauty handles. Finished the playoff with a shot on goal. Did not end up with the puck tickling any twine. That was the first move. That was the initial beautiful move. And then caught Kubalik, or sorry, not Kubalik, Burlov, flat-footed. Number 7 for the St. Louis Blues. That's one of those plays where after you finish the couple of moves off and you get one-on-one with the goaltender, you've kind of run out of time and you've run out of space to really do anything but just shoot it. And if you can't beat the goaltender with a better shot, I mean, you just can't do a whole lot of anything to fake the goalie out with a deke. I'm just going to headman this and trust we can stay on side. We have down low for Kudrwinski. It's going to be blocked in the middle. That was right in the slot. Perfectly placed as well. The flex wide to Lusty. Oh my God, the power to cut back against that. Up top, okay, we're going to throw wrister and crash in the nets. Foligno, the first goal of the game. It goes to the Flames. I wanted to pass it to the point to get the one-timer, and instead wrists the line and shoots it. It creates an awkward rebound for Boynton. Foligno was all over that. I guess Boynton, for a split moment, did not realize where it was. How do you not know where it was, or was he just lazy? I mean, clearly, he makes the save, he tracks, the puck is right in front of him, but he never got the cover. And the whistle. The whistle only blew, or rather, I guess there was no whistle. There is no goal horn either, but the red light goes off behind Boynton, and that's how you know how that play ended up. Got to remember that there is no goal horn for the Flames. There can be in our minds if we want to imagine the Calgary goal horn going off for our team on the road. Someone on the bench put a little on the road. We just got to play one of those famous goal horn. What is that account on you? One of those YouTube accounts that has all the goal horns. I would give you credit if I knew what the official accounts were. This is the sloppiest zone entry I've ever made, and you see what it amounted to. It led to nothing. I'm going to wait. The forechecker is not pressing anyway. I'm just going to reset behind net. Simon Luff. Ooh, Simon Luff gave Blake Wheeler a free shot on goal. One of the few shots on goal we've seen from the Blues. What a moves by Sagan. And now what moves by Perry. Back to Sagan on the backhander behind Boynton. He didn't know where it was again. We narrowly scored on that one as well. Should I have twisted that? I should have, because look at that. Roddick Faxa right on the tape. Not quite sly enough with those moves to beat Ian Cole. Frolik from just inside the blue line. Laxo's got to go meet Pouliot in the corner. That's going to go out to neutral ice and sent back in by the Blues. We can settle. You're still offside, St. Louis. You're still offside. Quick headman, catch him changing. Calvert's way offside. It's actually going to be not an icing. And Calvert's like, screw this, I'm touching it. I'm getting the offside. I mean, there's 20.1 to go in the period. That was a weird play with Perry and Sagan. Both of them did spinorama moves. Tyler Sagan in the D-zone on the boards did a spinorama move that actually prevented him from getting body checked, and then Corey Perry said, I'll do you one better. I'll do it in the attacking zone as well to set you up on a backdoor play. No, what a big save, what a big block, rather. You just saved a goal. Clefbaum just saved a goal. No doubt about it. That was I frantically played the puck with Peter Mrazek, and I never should have. That was that breakaway opportunity early in the period for the Blues. We had a breakaway opportunity as well, but we cashed in on a rebound play in the blue paint, and it's 1-0 Flames. Good first period, honestly. That's my solid assessment of the first period of play. Nothing to really complain about. From the Calgary end of things, a few things could be cleaned up. Namely, I think what we do off the zone entry and getting into the zone, and what we do after we get into the zone needs to be cleaned up a little bit. We need more attacking zone possession. We could also be better on the power play if we get a power play in this period. So I'm going to drop this. Yep. Well, that didn't go anywhere. And I want to try to really change it up. I'm not even going to refute this. That's a penalty. Frustrating that Corey Perry came right out in the first minute of play in the period and takes a dumb penalty. Now, he has the puck. It's an elbow. I thought that was a checking from behind. Okay, this game calls the weirdest penalties sometimes, I'm telling you. But he was fair game. He had possession of the puck, and we lost possession on our zone entry there. It's skate to stick move by Tyler Seguin, right there. Oh my God, Seguin got sent flying. I had a guy set up in the slot that was wide open, cleft bomb, with patience. Finds Seguin. Seguin finds Faxa. Faxa finds a windmill. Oh, almost pulled that off, and now we're going to go to a 5-on-3. Did you see that? Did you, they go offside. If I had I almost scored a goal with that. I really almost scored the goal of all goals right there, but Faxa got bumped off the puck by Shattenkirk. He didn't much like it, so he went for the hook against Shattenkirk. It puts the Flames at a 5-on-3 disadvantage early in the second period, with the Blues looking to climb their way back into game 2. We have to clear the puck. I'm going to just let Lars Eller, you work your magic, buddy. And Eller nearly did work his magic one-on-one. Can I milk an icing out? I have. Boom. Send that sucker back down there. Let's do this again. D-zone face-off for St. Louis. Oh, God. Bogdanieki's taking the draw. I don't think... He doesn't take many face-offs. I don't know what his face-off rating is. He's a wing, and he's a big body, but that's about what... That's what he is. That's the full extent of what he is. I don't want to get too drawn out wide with a 5-on-3. We just need to stay toward the middle of the rink, and we need to clear any loose opportunities the Blues may get. That works for me because we clear that on the net. Bogues getting in there, pressing the issue on the forecheck, and in multiple ways. You saw the big hit he just put in the corner. We got to defend Ty Ratty as he looks to bring it in. We got one guy back on the ice surface. I'm shooting it. Yep, you have to. Are we really offside? I disagree with you. I'm telling you, I really believe Seguin was onside. I really believe that the puck crossed the blue line before Seguin did. There's the play that Bogdaniecki put on, I don't know who wears number 5 here. I don't think it's Domish. It's a defenseman. That's all you need to know. And it was a big hit. And it was a legal hit. And this puck is just out of our reach. Big stretch to Shala, and he's nudged off the puck by Aaron Ekblad. Who else would it be? Oh, that's a painful one for Shattenkirk. He almost got high sticked as well. He may have gotten high sticked, but the officials have missed the call on the ice. Waiting for that puck. It bounces over the stick of Seguin, and it's a goal. And all because the stick just simply bounced over Sagan's stick on that play. It ends up in the back of our net. I don't think you're going to see this in the replay. Right, you don't see it from this camera angle, but the puck it was jutted around the boards. It hopped the stick of Seguin. Berglund has the tip on the deflection on the shot from the point. The Blues have knotted this game at 1. And it's not really anybody's fault. Seguin was doing the right thing. He was standing by the boards on the rim around. Maybe you argue the rim around is a lazy play there, and you need to make more of a harder working play than that. Calvert just has a hard charge to the net in response to the Blues' first goal in this game. So I like that kind of action. If you're gonna get scored on, make sure you come back down the other way. Have a good shift going in the other direction. Maybe even score if you can, but it's not all about scoring on that next shift. I'm flipping it. And I was hoping that we could get it to Calvert. Ian Cole settled it, and he flung it back in. I'm sending it up the ice. I did have a guy. It was Bogdaniecki. Just a lot of back and forth between these two teams. Chopped along by Clefbaum, which actually allows Big Beauty Bogues. He dropped it, but Karan, there was no communication with Karan. I really thought Karan was going to skate right in there, and he would be right behind me, so I could drop it to him. Where are you going, Pouliot? Well, he's going into the zone. He's going further into the zone with this, but not anymore. I'm flinging it. Now that's a lazy play by Ekblad. I'll be real with you. That was a pretty lazy play. Defends Pouliot well. Given for Clefbaum, picks it up and does a beauty toe drag move on the way out of the zone. This leaves Lars Eller. Puck shield with the one hand. We're going to keep pressuring these guys. We're going to take a run at Shattenkirk. Bogdaniecki, he's going to have to fight for that one. And he's going to be fighting Schmid. So there you go. Number 5 is Ladislav Schmid, former Edmonton Oiler. Oh, the takedown. Didn't even need to throw a punch in that one. That's how soft he is. No punches thrown. Softer than the other side of the pillow, buddy. Well, I don't think... It was a big hit. I don't think he should have to stand up in response for that, but I get it. It's the playoffs. It's, you know, Shattenkirk is a star player and a household name in St. Louis. So you understand why Schmid would stand up for his teammate like that. The arena has gone silent. We put the Scott Trade Center on mute here. And hopefully we can put the Scott Trade Center on mute with another Calgary Flames goal here on the road. That was a wonderful hip check inside the blue line. Left for Ekblad. We got that first pair on the ice. And look at what we've created for Aaron Ekblad. Now, I'm going to do something big balls move here. Boynton picks that off with ease. It was a big ball shot, but it was a big ball save by Boynton. Even bigger ball save by Boynton, you may argue. Ekblad's got a boom in this game. He really does. His shot is powerful in this game. It is as maxed out as you can be in terms of his slap shot power. I'm pretty sure his wrist shot power is 99 as well. The accuracy on his slap shot, at least when he first came into the league, was not there, but he had the power from the very first days he arrived in Calgary. And another dump. These dump-ins are so weird, man. So awkward. That's the slowest pass ever to Hanowski. It took forever to get to him. It took about 3 business days to get to Hanowski. Drop pass goes between the wickets of Calvert, which allows the Blues to dump it in. Why wouldn't you take advantage of that turnover? How's that not a penalty? They ran into Mrazek, dude. They ran straight into my goalie. There's another one of those self-passes. Down low for Blum. Blum backdoor for Calvert. Penalty coming up. There it is. There's justification. I think it's going to... Is it? Oh, it is. It is interference. This is goalie interference. Yes, it is. You can't do that. You really can't do that. I didn't know why Peter Mrazek initially, he didn't skate away from the crease. So I didn't assume there was a delayed call. All right, well, that was a free play, and we'll get back on the power play, which we need to fine-tune our power play a little bit. Ekblad down low. Thank you, Hanowski, for coming in that exact moment in support. I see it, but there's no way. Yeah, there was no way. Okay. I'm getting harassed here a little bit. Down low. Play it to the open area. Berlin flips it along in a frantic clear attempt. Yeah, I don't know. Down low, behind the net. Okay. Perry. Oh! That was very special. We'll just put it that way. That was a special move by Perry. It just didn't go in. It wasn't special enough. I know that there's a way in this game, if you get the puck behind the net and you immediately go for the wraparound, like you start pushing on the stick to shoot it, he will go into a wraparound animation as Corey Perry did on that play. So I got to backpedal a little bit here with Clefbaum. We see it through the seam. That was a weird shot by Toulouse. I really wasn't anticipating. Oh my God. We almost got the goal there. But now we get to reset and settle down our power play. I'm looking for the pass through the seam. Up top, Given. Faxa, rebound, man, that was a big rebound, but it will be cleared. Last dying opportunities for the power play here. That actually careens off the back of the Flames' own net here. Saucer pass to, look at the beautiful saucer pass to Toulouse. Laid it along. Smith, oh, they kind of ran into each other. That was awkward. Given through the seam. Toulouse, rebound. It was right there. It was plattering around for Riley Smith. We're going to run into Shala. We're going to keep the puck in. Down low. Smith, it just goes wide of the stick. Fanned wide of the stick of Smith. That's going to be turned aside by Boynton. Frantic play here on the power play, but it's over. But not enough for, not enough for Toulouse. Laxo from an angle. Big rebounds again. This is the way we have to play Boynton and the Blues. He stands tall on the biggest of penalty kills for St. Louis. They are 2 for 2 tonight. We're just going to flip that. Oh, what a miraculous play. Sagan. What the hell? Okay, Boynton's going to cover it right there. Every play just got all out of control for Calgary on several sequences there. Rebound. I mean, Boynton is a rebound machine. You got to be in the right place at the right time. Bang home these opportunities. Foligno can tell you about it. He has the only goal of the game for Calgary tonight came off of a Foligno goal on the rebound. So, yeah, just taking too much time with it at the point. They get on you at the point, though. But we just took too much time with it at the point. That's the problem. They really don't give you any opportunities to do anything with it at the blue line. So a drop pass between the legs. Again, no one's there to communicate with me. It's a brilliant play because, I mean, you skate in. I want to just show an example here with a forward. Oh, my God, we're not going to get one. Here we are. So you draw the defenders to you with Foligno, and then you could drop pass if you had one. Why did he shoot it? I wanted him to pass it, Foligno. You should have passed it. He's going to start some stuff with Vladislav Smid, who's already been to the box one time for fighting Boguniecki, and he turtled. He pulled a Claude Lemieux. 20 shots to 10. That was the first game of the series as well. It just doesn't seem like a sensible number to me. Again, just playing around with it at the blue line. Got to get the puck into the corners. Work from the corners or behind the net. We got to do something with it. Oh my God. I didn't know where that play was going to end up. I'm going to dump this in. Be one of the few times we dump the puck in this game. Whoa! And Boynton will wisely cover that. I was hoping we could get to it before he would cover it. It just, the puck physics. They almost favored the Flames on that one. I want a quick win, back to the point, and then a one-timer. Yep, that's good. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I wanted. Now Ekblad, back to Luff, settle it, and shoot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy, simple hockey. Deflection by Calvert, low shot to the ice, so he doesn't elevate this puck. It's a much more accurate shot when you shoot it like that in this game. And it goes right to the stick blade of Calvert with a deliberate deflection. And there was nothing Boynton could have done. He wasn't covering enough net. The only thing he could have done differently is challenge a little bit more at the top of the paint. And by doing that, he would have taken away more net. You can see just how much net there was where the puck went past him. Kudrwinski dishes off to Foligno. Now we'll go across, back to Kudrwinski. Just can't get that shot away. It's because we're being harassed while we're trying to shoot the puck. 71 and 17 have got some great chemistry, and that dates back to the Edmonton Oilers series. The famous overtime winner in Game 6, the Kuju goal. That whole shift was down to Foligno and Kudrwinski working together, bouncing plays off of one another. And a cross corner dump in. Easy laid. A long saucer pass for Caron. Intercepted by Blum. Blum punches it forward. Now Caron. Dished off on the wing for Sagan. Back down low, Caron. Across rink for Boguniecki. The backdoor tap in available. What a move. Did you see those moves by Blum? That stop up. And he couldn't get the shot away. Ty Ratty. Too well defended by Ratty, who drops it and then gets a return pass and now has the zone entry. He floats it in. Watch out. Defend yourself and the puck in the corner there from the forecheckers. God, these passes are all over the place. We're just a little behind our teammates with these passes. That one gets in on Mrazek. Played to the weak side boards. Perry with a saucer pass right to the tape. Inside out move by Riley Smith did not work. Schwartz with a play toward Mrazek. That should be the period. It will. Just got to survive 20 more minutes, and it's not like we haven't been in control of this game anyway. Look, not to get cocky or carried away or overconfident, but we've been now shooting the Blues by double in this game. We have 24 shots to their 12 through 2 periods. And we have the 2 goals on the scoreboard compared to their 1. So we have a lead to sit on, a lead to defend. I would prefer not to sit on the lead. I want to get in here, continue playing aggressive hockey, go right at these guys. Forecheck, play hard, take chances offensively. And, if they tie the game, they tie the game. That's why we came out and won Game 1. We gave ourselves that early series advantage so we can play hard in Game 2. Now, if we lost Game 1, I think you got to, depending on how this game would be going, if this game was going the same way it's going right now and we lost Game 1, I'd be playing a little more cautiously. And you'd also have to play with urgency at the same time. That's a delicate balance, trying to play cautious and yet with urgency at the same time. I've got to get the puck out. And look at the moves by Sagan. That was all just to get the puck out of the zone. Oh, a backdoor saucer pass that almost connected. I lost the puck. I lost track of it. It's intercepted by Blum, but we have to dump it in. Nothing wrong with that play by Blum. It was a good interception, and it was a good play to jump up when he did, because It's one of those plays where if you miss it as the defenseman, it's going the other way. You know it is. Odd man rush, breakaway, something of that nature. And the Blues are putting their forecheck on. But, I mean, with a lead, I can just happily just play it off the glass and out. Play the safe game in my defensive zone. We haven't heard from Tarasenko yet in this series. Another dump in by the Blues. We're going to try to cancel Tarasenko out in the corner. We do not. Deflection, and they get one of their own. But Peter Mrazek got the better of the deflection. TJ Oshie, it is squeezed tight between the legs by Peter Mrazek. He keeps one out from the St. Louis Blues star player. And this is the deflection? Yeah, that's the deflection they had. They much the same way we did. Shoot it low to the ice. A big shoulder save by Peter Mrazek, and that's positioning. That is getting out to the top of your blue paint and taking away any room for that puck to deflect past you. That was way inaccurate on an intended pass for Boguniecki. But Big Beauty Bogues, it's okay. He sweeps it to the corner so he can go at Shattenkirk. I think he just wants a piece of Shattenkirk. He's already gotten a big piece of Shattenkirk, but I guess he wants the whole thing. He's a hungry warrior out there. This will be an icing. And I thought about hitting Schmid at the end of that play, but I held up. The temptation is strong. Great play by Boguniecki. That's off. Yes, it is. That without that poke check, who knows what happens? Yeah, I know it's not been the most busy of nights for Peter Mrazek, but he's been everything we need him to be so far. I forgot the goal that even went in past him. I don't remember who scored it. Oh, it was a deflection, was it not? Was it not the deflection from, oh my God, Simon Luff, you may have saved a goal there. The deflection from Berglund, I want to say. Oh my God, we keep doing these dekes, but then we punch the puck away from ourselves after we successfully complete the move. That's really frustrating the crap out of me. Oh, I have a chance to turn this around. Ekblad will just pull back, walk the middle, shoot hard. There's another deflection. Oh, yeah, Foligno was on top of that rebound opportunity. It's not the first time we've seen him do that tonight. Nope, I don't want a piece of it. I don't want any piece of it. I have the lead in the game right now. I don't need to risk any kind of fight. I don't need to risk anything. Deflection, rebound, Boynton, he covered the rebound. Foligno just, he didn't get much of that puck on the rebound opportunity because of the way that Boynton was splayed out. He took the whole lower part of the ice away, and that's the only thing that you really have as a forward on that. That is not even close to hitting the net, but back down low. Yep, Sagan to the interior. Shoot. Wow, there was room. Smith, Sagan. Boynton's not even in the goal. He's not even in the paint. If we somehow got to that puck in front, oh, what a leveling hit delivered by Oscar Klefbom, and we wisely have knocked the net off. That should be a penalty because we ran straight into the net. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. It was Pouliot. Well, I take that right back. I am vindicated of any sort of wrongdoing on that play. Back to the point, you know, there's the shot coming. Blum uses those ass cheeks, those lovely Jonathan Blum ass cheeks to block that shot. It's whatever is necessary at this point in the postseason. That's an icing. You have to touch the puck to get the icing. Just a reminder, it is not the modern day hybrid icing. This is in the era before hybrid icing became a thing. Yep, back up top. D to D. There's a quick shot by Luff. It's going to hit the breadbasket of Boynton. Look at what Toulouse did with that puck chop. It actually got him possession. Oh my God, that was nasty. We really scored on that. That all started with a Yuri Toulouse puck chop. He got it right back to himself and then dished the one-timer over to Kujawenski, and he ripped it on the blocker side of Boynton. No time wasted either shooting the puck, and he almost punched Domish in the ass after with his celebration. It's a new celebration. I don't think the Blues will take too kindly to that celebratory tactic. from Ryan Kudrwinski, but you can tell the kid is fired up. What a big acquisition Kudrwinski has been. I told you, when I traded for Kudrwinski out of Dallas, he could be massive. I was expecting it to be in the simulation, but he has been even more so in the actual gameplay of this postseason run that we're on. One of the heroes in the series against Edmonton. The hero of the Battle of Alberta. You got to put more body into Shattenkirk there, Karan. You got all that frame, use it. Yeah, I'm very unsurprised with Karan. He doesn't hit guys as hard as he should for the size that he has. I was willing to risk an icing. In fact, we don't have an icing, and we have possession now. There's a plan in there somewhere with this play by Riley Smith. There's a plan. It just hasn't fully come to fruition yet. I mean, we've been all over St. Louis in this game. That hits the skate of Simon Luff, who hits Carrier coming back through. And the Blues just don't have it right now. This has just not been their game in Game 2, and it really hasn't been their series through the first 2 games in this one. You guys got to spread out and get open. But don't just stand there and watch it, Ekblad. He just stood there and watched it and sent the puck all the way back to Peter Mrazek so we can set up a breakout play, but it will not be. Domish with a shot that got deflected on its way in. Big block by Aaron Ekblad. Move by Hanowski to get out of his own end. Oh, my God. That was tasty deliciousness by Hanowski, but just 4 defenders around you. If you pull it off, goodness gracious, you're going to be on the highlight tapes for the rest of your life. I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, this is the chance where Ekblad sent it backwards and then they got to the puck first. Good job, genius brain. Freaking Einstein on the rink with that play. I like our forecheck, and I don't think we're gonna need to change it. I was just gonna say, just unload the gun. If you're Boguniecki, just unload the gun there. Unless they have a big late push here, I think we got this thing on shutdown mode here. I think we're gonna win this. There's been no contest from the Blues, no competition here in this game. Which is fine with me. Less theatrics, the better. We're in fact gonna cancel out and negate the icing, and then play it all the way back into neutral ice. We're just wasting time here now, which is good. So what we need to do is just kill time off the clock. It's a good opportunity, in my mind, to try some things that are a little more creative that I probably wouldn't ordinarily do. We got more creativity between Kudrwinski and Foligno. Foligno off the back of the net, sent in front for Toulouse. Kudrwinski shooting, blocker save. He's rootin', tootin', shooting. Oh, that careened out the other side. Times have the Blues ice the puck tonight. Not doing themselves any favors. And this is the blocker save that was just made on Ryan Kudrwinski. Take the shot, son. You've had a good game. You've earned it. There's a time to make selfish plays. That's a time in the game to make some selfish plays. And I liked everything that the third line was doing there as well. That shift was just going to fruition for those guys. Just no goal. Yeah, the forecheck's been a problem. St. Louis has not adapted or adjusted. We can play this off to Simon Luff. Floated up into the air. And it will be played by Jaden Schwartz. The Blues are running down to their last 45 seconds in this game. It will be a goaltender pull, obviously. Simon Luff. A full distance ice goal? No, it will not. Well, I'm going to try for it. Everybody's out of energy. I can just feel it. Like, everyone's out of energy on the ice surface. Someone said dump it in. down the rink by Simon Love. The last seconds tick away. And the Flames are victorious in Game 2. They have taken the first 2 games in this best-of-7 Western Conference Final. That's 50% of the way there. We are 50% away from a Stanley Cup Final appearance for a second consecutive season. Can you believe it? And I will remember that from Kubalik running into Peter Mrazek. We just got to win 2 more games. That's basically what the job is. Go back home, win 2 games. Simple, right?